With all the things that are taking place in Minneapolis right now, it's no surprise that Hollywood, of course, has to step their foot into this whole ordeal and pretend as if they know about what's going on when they, of course, don't know what they're talking about at all. Before we get into this video, quick reminder to like this video and to subscribe to the channel as well. So Wanda Sykes, Mark Ruffalo, these people have been very, very, very liberal, like all of Hollywood, but they have generally been pretty outspoken about being anti-Trump and everything. Well, they couldn't leave this story alone, obviously, so they showed up to the Golden Globes Awards, which no one cares about anymore, and they are now wearing these pins called Be Good. As you can see in this picture here, this is obviously referring to RENEE Good, her last name there, the woman that was shot and killed by the ICE agent after she tried to run him over with her car. You also had this other actress, Natasha Lyonne, as well, Jean Smart as well, wearing the pins of Be Good also. Now, of course, they're trying to do this to try and pretend as if they are holier than thou, that they really care about her and everything that happened and that she's innocent, but we all know that's a lie. So they actually had an interview with Wanda Sykes talking about this, and this is what she had to say about it.
Tell me about
Be Good. Yes. Of course, this is for the mother who was murdered by ICE agent, and it's really sad. And you know, I know people are out marching and all today, and we need to speak up. We need to be out there and shut this rogue government down, because it's just awful what they're doing to people.
So yeah, this isn't a rogue government. I don't know why they continue to say this as if they're somehow operating out of the Americans' interest. The vast majority of Americans voted for Trump, and they also are in favor of his, obviously, immigration policies. That's literally what he ran on. I would say out of all the things that Trump supported, immigration was the #1 issue that he was really trying to run on. So if the vast majority of Americans voted for him and he got the popular vote, then I don't understand exactly why you would think that this is not what the American people want. And statistics show very clearly that this is what American people want as well. But no, we'll go with what you guys in Hollywood think, because apparently you think you still actually matter, which is really the funny, ironic part in all of this. But here's the thing. This is no new situation when it comes down to leftist hypocrisy. Many people might remember Ashley Babbitt that was shot and killed at the Capitol, and all of them on Twitter were saying that she deserved it. She was this MAGA supporter. She shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been trying to get through this whatever door that she was trying to jump through. That shouldn't have happened. If she didn't do this, she would have gotten shot, and they say she deserved it. Okay. Then we obviously remember Trump getting shot in the ear as well, and they were mad that he missed. I mean, there's so much heinous things that were being said about that situation. Of course, Trump didn't do anything illegal at all either, but now we look at this thing with Charlie Kirk, and they're saying, oh, he had it coming and he should have gotten shot, and many of them celebrating his death. And then this situation happens, and it's like, oh, it's peaceful. But out of the ones that were taking place here, which one of these people actually directly were trying to run over an ICE agent? You guessed it. It's only RENEE Good. That's the only person that we know that did this. Of course, you have Wanda Sykes trying to pull the sympathy card there by saying, oh, she was a mother. Meanwhile, she had 3 kids, by the way, only has custody of 1. In case people didn't realize, 80% of paternity cases, generally speaking, have the mother of the children or child that she winds up getting custody of. So very rarely do you wind up having a situation where the paternal father is the one that gets custody of the kids. Well, that's actually the case. The father has custody of 2 of her 3 kids. So think about that. What would have made it so crazy that the judge would have actually said, you know what? We're going to put you into 20%, man. Like we're actually we feel like these children are better off with their father than they are with this crazed mother that is now a lesbian and everything else like that. I mean, but they want to paint that picture that she's this upstanding citizen. She has a criminal record too. They're not going to talk about all of that stuff because they want you to see what they want you to see. But ultimately, I agree with this guy saying Ruffalo has a 50-acre estate in New York. He should construct a few new buildings with multiple units in each so that he can invite a few hundred unvetted illegal aliens to live, right? I mean, these people aren't poor. So if they really cared about that and they want to keep these families together, why don't they offer their resources to do that? But notice how that's not what happens. They would rather show up with these stupid pins on and try to collect some sort of brownie points or goodwill points with their other friends in Hollywood. But ultimately, these people don't care about anyone but themselves. And this tweet, of course, kind of reinforcing what I said, that they don't really care about this woman. Of course, they're wearing these pins to pretend like they do, but they don't really care. This is just a matter of them hating Trump, talking about a rogue government. This is what the people voted for. You just don't like the guy. Just say what it is. So glad you didn't use mother to describe her. That really should only apply to women who put their children's well-being ahead of their own social life, which she clearly did not. And that's the thing here, is that if this woman was such a great mother, why was she here? Where was her child even at in this? I mean, there's like a video where you see her dog in the back of the car. Where's her child at in this whole situation? Who knows? But the thing is that she prioritized this and putting herself in danger and not paying attention to what the officers were saying far above what her child is doing. She clearly didn't care. And once again, that's probably a lot of the reason why she doesn't even have custody of most of her own children. But all of this is to pretend as if somehow these ICE agents are just killing people in cold blood. That's not what's happening. If she just would have opened her door, gotten out, she would have gone home that day. I guarantee you they probably wouldn't even probably have arrested her. And yet she made this decision. And even her own wife in another video said it was her own fault. So, or the wife's fault for telling her to drive. So it's not on the ICE agent at this point. Everyone knows that has common sense, not talking about the crazy Mayor Fry, but everyone that has common sense can clearly see that this was a completely justified situation. We even saw in the body cam footage that the officer did get hit by the car. Like he got swiped and knocked down by the car. And people are going to sit there and pretend as if she's just doing a 3-point turn or something. Like, you have to be crazy to believe that. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments about Hollywood talking about this and trying to virtue signal by putting on these ridiculous pins at the Golden Globe Awards. So with that being said, I thank you for watching this video. Once again, remember to like this video and to subscribe to the channel as well for more videos like this. And I will catch you guys on the next one.